All right, so we'll continue the rest of the week for reading. We'll start with Wednesday just after this. But yeah, I just looked back at what I recorded the other night and I was like, wow, I was really tired. I typed in things wrong. I said some fun stuff. So I do understand that those messages though came through as they're supposed to. And we're definitely looking at that piece of a lot of self-care this week, a lot of introspection, a little more going within and doing our work and not, not feeding into everything going on out there. To that degree, also really taking care of ourselves in terms of, it's unless someone really needs our help, um, just really trying to only help yourself. I know, again, it sounds super selfish, but that sort of was like those first 2 days of we just need to kind of batten down the hatches, get some rest, and be ready to go because I think we're coming up on the end of this eclipse. So it's still going to be trudging up some more stuff. So it's a good idea to, rest and retreat right now, I think seems to be the overall theme. But let's take a look at the cards for the rest of the week. So that's going to be like May 12th to, well, I think, what's the weekend? Maybe the 15th or something. Anyway, so we'll see where that takes us and what else we have to look forward to or look at in terms of how we manage through this coming up week. All right, so let's take a look at the cards for Wednesday. Again, I'm just continuing with the decks using Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, the Masters, the Ancestors, and then just the Path. I'm going to pull these cards out first, and then we'll take a look. Interesting. Having a lot of India influence here. Okay, so Wednesday. Okay, the first one we have is Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So yeah, obviously, let's talk about the fact that, the person we judge the hardest is always ourselves. So let's try to practice some good self-love Wednesday. And also, that extend that judgment to other people. Don't try to stay out of judgment is what I mean. Sometimes let's be that practice of more unconditional love. We are capable of it. Then we got Mahavata Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Yeah, so it's just like we're getting into these vibes of love again and understanding we're going through this transformation right now so that we can more permanently be in a state of love. And then the next one is summer, bask in joy and light. I think this is just, again, a reminder that this light is coming in. This is what transforms us into these. And so just allowing that to come in, not being judgmental, whether you're doing it right or doing it wrong. There is no right or wrong in this process. So just allowing and letting the flow come in and out. And just, start feeling the joy and the light in this. I know it's, I go back and forth on a daily basis. Some days I'm all in for this and I can feel it and it's great and it's awesome. And some days I'm just like, this is all BS and I'm tired and this isn't working. And it's a challenge. So just doing our best to keep up with what's being, coming at us basically. And the last card for the path is answering the call. The time is now. The bottom line is this is all happening, and it's up to us how we go through this. We go kicking and screaming and fighting it and fighting our ego and fighting love, and allowing love to actually come into our lives and to expand our soul, or we just allow and we be present and we be in the now. The time is now. It's happening. So that's Wednesday. So again, continuing on, just keeping that self-love, self-care, and being in the flow going. All right, let's take a look at Thursday's energies. Yeah, when is that eclipse? I gotta look that up. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Oh, two. Yeah, two there. Okay, this ended up being a long reading because there's lots going on Thursday, I guess. Okay. First up is Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Again, just soldiering up ourselves. We're going to obviously need a little bit of toughness in this end of this week. So the next ones are Mary Magdalene, the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. And then we also have hope, which I know we all need a lot of right now. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. Okay, let's keep reading because we got two. Yeah, we just got all the big feminine heavy hitters too. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. And then we got Mother Earth, feeling loved and comforted. And then the last, there's a little bit of a clap of thunder there. Distant thunder, clear the air. So yeah, it's got a little bit of battle energy to it. Just not so much in the like that, like do this gently if this is with a person or a family member, that kind of thing. I think what's just happening is we're going to start being able to clear the air about everything that's been going on, and where we're really headed. So I think this is just steeling us up our emotional and our faith, just because things are going to be shifting here and we just need to be, at our best, ready to handle whatever comes. And just knowing that we have hope and faith and we have all the skills that we need, and to teach other people. We have the talent in these changing times. We came here to do this. This is an inner calling. That came up for Wednesday too, right? This inner calling, the time is now. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let other people's opinions. Don't let stay steeled and fortified, ready to go. And when you do need to clear the air, I almost feel like this is like a literal storm. Like it's just like, and maybe that has to do with the Mother Earth card, is that maybe Thursday we're going to see a little bit of something on the planet where there's a little bit of Earth activity, but just know that, our mother has us in her womb, all comforted and loved, and everything will be fine. I just feel like it's just whether that's like something happens on the Earth plane or it's just like an event. Yeah, it's weird. Not really getting, but it's not about just clearing the air with someone over a disagreement or something like that. I think it's like clearing the air of all this old energy that is slowly dying out, and like we just need to clear that, and that could come in the form of a physical thing, or it just might be an energetic shift. But the bottom line is we're safe, we're comforted, we're held, we have hope and love and acceptance, and choose loving thoughts. Yeah, that's a lot for Thursday. It's a lot of cards and it was a heavy hitter. So again, just try to stay in that like warrior energy where it's just like you have faith in yourself. The angels have armored you with conviction. Like, we've got this, basically. Not to worry. Okay, let's take a look at Friday. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. We're gonna be a little shaken up here. Kind of started to see that a little bit Thursday there and now. Definitely interesting. Ooh, two of those. Okay. Okay. So I think this is just carrying on from a little bit of Thursday. Kali comes up. So Kali is the goddess of, well, she likes to destroy stuff in order to rebuild it. So we could be seeing a bit of a shakeup in our world or the world or as a whole on Friday. So I'm just going to read this. Kali, the mother of the universe, I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time for the truth of who I am. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Okay. So yeah, that's a big piece, and that seems to be coming in themes for a lot of people I talk to, is we're being asked to release all these little bits that are no longer serving us. And I know that's sometimes a strange thing, but in our heart of hearts, we know the things that are not working for us anymore. So yeah, that bit about the truth in there is interesting because the next card is Mercury, and it says open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Speak up with love being the key phrase of that. So this is honestly just kind of us starting to come out of the shadows of and say, you know what, this is who I am. This is what I believe. You can take it or leave it. You can leave me. You can, we might be seeing a lot of like destruction in our family groups, in our friend groups, and they might just it just might be time to let those go. So, yeah, it's just about starting to really be who you are. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Sort of the mantra for Friday. And so don't be surprised if there's some great shakeup that asks you to start being more truthful about who you are and what you believe. Um, the next card is trust and thrive. So just knowing that this is, again, all of this is supposed to happen. It's going to be okay. Trust that the universe has your back. It'll help you make it through, but also to thrive through this. The last couple cards are simplify your life and unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Again, trusting the universe and thriving. Um, simplify your life. Release those things that do not serve us, whether that's a habit, a person. Um, there's a wide myriad of things. I can say those, and probably the first thing that comes to your mind is what it is. And if you can't get it right away, just do a little more digging, do a little journaling. Um, it's might be a good time for us to all sit down as we're heading close to this eclipse. And it's funny too, because Mercury goes into retrograde. Is it tomorrow? Is it the 12th? It might be tomorrow. So I always say, like, everyone's like, oh, everything screws up then and you shouldn't sign contracts. But um, retrogrades, that first two, the rethink, reorganize, just refocus your attention. See, start cleaning up the house of the inside of the house. Um, just simplify your life. Like, we don't need to be hanging on to all this drama and trauma that is no longer serving us. And it's sometimes hard to let that go. I'd almost say call in that Kali energy. She is like, she will destroy and burn it down so it can build itself back up. Anyway, that's Friday. Again, it's a lot of self work. We're not talking about really doing a lot out there um, in the world, but just starting to authentically stand up and say who you are and what you believe. Okay, let's take a look at Saturday. Two there. Ooh, guys, this is awesome. So any of the cleaning up and shedding and speaking of truth we did yesterday is starting to turn into us really tapping into the magic within and the spirit within. So let's read these. The first one is Sarah LaCalli. Again, the Callie name. I don't know if that's connected. That's interesting. Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. So again, it's just operating from that place of love. At every cost, make sure your frequency is in that embodiment of love, because that's where we're heading and that's where we're supposed to be. Our next one is White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. That's interesting. That might have started to come up for us on Friday during that day. So just to, like we've talked about over the last couple things with Holding Space Sunday and the other readings, is it is a lot easier for us to clear things right now. And it really just takes our acknowledgement of that thing. So whether, like I said, that was things that are no longer serving us, and just actively acknowledging that those are issues for us, and sending them love and light and letting them go and flow out of our, we don't need those anymore. So that just might mean you just need to sit down and do a quick little meditation and connect to your ancestors. Usually we're here to clear something that unfortunately they didn't get to complete in their lifetime. So you may not even be cognizant of it. So don't stress out about doing the work around it, but just take a moment to sit down and talk to your ancestors and just say, what is it that I need to know? And what is it that I need to heal? And then just from there, do your best. Again, if you're having trouble getting that answer, but you really feel like that's something that you're looking at doing, there's lots of amazing practitioners out there that do ancestral lineage healing. Sometimes, like I said, it's just about look back through the archives of your family and see if there's an incident or an accident or something like that that just needs some love wrapped around it. Yeah, that's all I'm getting, is just to kind of look back and take a look at those, and just, surround it in love. Also for Friday, we're getting Magic Guardian, Unlocking the Magic Within, and Shaman, Trust in the Higher Forces. I think this is just us starting to really open up to our true gifts now that we've kind of spent the rest of this week releasing and letting go. We're able to embody these gifts a bit more and understand how we can use them and just how powerful we are. And then the last one is kind of interesting. I think so that's coming close. Like the full moon eclipse will be Sunday night. So yeah, but on Saturday night, it's just we've got Navigating the Stars, Follow Your Bliss, and Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And it's interesting, what I'm getting from this more is just go out Saturday night and look up at the stars if you can. It's just, I feel like we'll just get some nice reaffirming energy from that. So yeah, utilize that energy. And yeah, we're on this path, and we're, this week, like we said, so far has been like a little tricky and tough, but by the end of it, we're really moving into our true selves and the magic within and the love within. So that's Saturday. We are going to read Sunday, even though on Sunday night we'll be doing a meditation as well as cards for Sunday with the eclipse and everything. But for now, that was Saturday. All right, so we're going to take a look at Sunday. I'm going to keep it kind of brief because I have a feeling, yeah, we'll probably have a lot of cards to do Sunday night after this week. Um, it's been an intense week. I'm not gonna lie. There have been some pretty good solar flares again, and yeah, we're just being really pushed to clean things up because whatever's coming, we just need to be able to be in the best state possible with not hanging on to a lot of baggage from our traumas, our wounds, our yeah, like not carrying this victim consciousness forward and just really moving into a place of peace and love and light. I know, sounds like airy fairy, but I think we're gonna just see more and more just how real and true this all is for all of us. All right, Sunday, Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Yeah, I'm just getting the feeling Sunday, like by the time we hit Sunday, it's just like, it's been a long week and it's been enough. So again, retreat within or find your sanctuary. That could be out in nature. You might need to get out there and do that. But just know that wherever you are, you always have that ability to go into that peaceful sanctuary place where it's just within you. It's the power has been with you this whole time. Back to that Wizard of Oz analogy. Um, the next is the Miriam Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So again, this is just pertaining from ourselves and now to the outside world. We just have to be able to, we do have to forgive. And we have to know that there is light in everyone. It just sometimes takes longer to reveal in everyone. And sometimes souls choose never to reveal it. That's dealt with in a completely different way. But just know that, yeah, if you're sitting in love, in that energy of love, it has no boundaries and it does nothing more than continually bring in the light. Then we get the Oracle, but this card is about waiting for important information. So, yeah, it's like we're just on the precipice of a decision. It doesn't all just completely end on Sunday with this eclipse. So that just to me is telling us this energy is going to carry into next week, where we just are like, we're just about to have the full picture or answer, but like some other pieces have to be put into place. So just have patience. This one is funny too. It's fogged in. Go slow and take time. So yeah, like I said, Sunday, it's a bit of a slowing down, going within again, staying in that love vibration, and just know there's more to come. And so we'll just keep an eye on what's going on. And then yeah, also a good space to sit. No matter what's going on, grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So yeah, it's the end of the week is just, yeah, like I said, it's not just going to come to this whiz bang conclusion at the end of as soon as the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse. Oh, I did it again. I keep switching them around. Anyway, as soon as that's through on Sunday night, um, it doesn't mean that that's like, okay, and all the answers will be there and we'll know exactly what's going on. It'll just mean like we might have a little clearer picture, but understand that energy is going to carry into next week and the next couple of weeks. So, but I'll be here to read the cards. So we will figure that out then. Okay. So that was Sunday. We will do a more detailed look at Sunday when we get there. For Holding Space Sundays, we'll do a bit of a meditation, a little bit of cards, and it'll be pretty close to as that eclipse goes through at about 10 something Mountain Standard. So yeah, so we'll be at 9 o'clock. We'll just be heading into it. So it'll be a good time to tune in and see what's going on. All right. I hope you have a really great week, and hopefully some of that helped. Again, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out, or get a Reiki session from your local practitioner, anything like that. We're just all here to help walk each other home. Have a good night. I love you.